I think
The
it's
estimated
enough.
report was
As far as I'm
$70,000.
concerned, it's enough explanation, Mike. This is back and forth, agree, disagree, whatever. We've been on this for a long time. You explained this for a long time. And I think at this point, it's time to vote. You either believe it or you don't. You understand it or you don't.
We're still having public comment.
Response.
So,
thank you, and I appreciate this kind of delivery. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you...
Mr. Gomez.
Manuel Gomez, York City. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I'm the only one confused. The last time I was up here and presented a query as to the actual figures for moving into this new city hall, the movie The Godfather was quoted.
But I want to point out something else. In The Godfather, there's a very good scene where Don Corleone smacks Sonny in the back of the head, and he says, "What's the matter with you? Your brain's going soft from all the comedy you play with that young lady. Never tell anybody outside the family what you're thinking."
We were presented an estimate by the experts and the professionals which outlined the $500,000 cost estimate for moving in. What happened to the $500,000? Just for starters, Madam Chair.
You need to ask the administration about that. All right, I thank you. The administration would like to say why it is
I'm done.
800.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That's enough.
I've said it already.
That's right. Thank you.
So I present a query, you quote The Godfather. Now your second answer, when I say what happened to the $500,000, you are professionals, you are experts, you should be able to provide a satisfactory explanation to me, the layman.
Who said we're experts on renovating buildings? I'm not.
Madam Chair, I guess there's no explanation to be made.
I do not have the answer to that.
Did you say
myself.
that I'm an expert on renovating a building?
This has become a mockery. Madam Chair, this has become
It certainly has. It certainly has.
I cannot answer your question. The estimates have turned out to be more than the first estimates.
That
They come before us again.
as much is plain to see.
That's
Okay.
what I can say.
Thank you.
What I would say is, again, I'll reiterate the statements that I made the previous time I spoke to these figures, which seem to have been pulled from who knows where. We can't accept any other testimony provided by Mr. O'Rourke in good faith. Again, not after you obfuscated the data.
Madam President, I would like for you to
Madam
direct
Chair.
him to address his comments to you and not engage in attacks ad hominem to the people who are over here working. Thank you.
That is a good suggestion.
May I proceed?
I can't. You may proceed. And
My comments were directed.
That's right. They
I
were
can reference
directed.
business administration and their deeds and their commentary as part of my rhetoric here at this podium. And again, after business administration obfuscated the data, caused the media to launch an open records request, and then the state had to intervene to pry those records open, and we continue to find that what's being fed to us is not accurate. Again, I have not accused anyone of malfeasance. I simply want an explanation. I just want an explanation. We keep hearing the experts and the professionals have it all under control, and we see that this conversation is now being constricted as more and more citizens want access to the information and are asking what happened to the $500,000. I can't budget in this fashion in my household. No one in the private sector can budget in this fashion and continue to exist and compete. But somehow the public sector can seem to impose these sorts of accruals of debt upon us, the population, and we don't even have the right to ask for an explanation. We're being mocked.
No, you certainly have the right. All I can tell you is that the original estimates, I'm sure, were done in good faith, that they thought that $500,000 was correct. Some of us believed it would be more than that. It's turning out to be more than that. It may turn out to be more yet again, which is what we've been told, and that may happen. And council will decide. whether they are willing to take that risk.
In agreement with your statement, I think I myself have said here in these very chambers that if a mistake was made, we would be willing to understand that. But you have to admit that a mistake was made, and you have to show us how so that we don't continue to repeat the same missteps. We haven't been allowed that opportunity. That's all that I'm saying. And to see here this mockery, the smiles and the smirks.
Let's direct that.
And here's the kicker. I'm not even a homeowner. I'm not even a homeowner. So just imagine the fervor of those that aren't here and are homeowners and have this accrual of debt clamped onto their backs. Because if I want to, I can up and leave. But just imagine those that are rooted into this community and don't have the option of leaving. Think of those people as you discuss ones and zeros stuffed in a database, and you mock the citizens here who seek explanations to your actions. Think of those.
Thank you.